We have guests, Arijus and Saul. Just so you know, we'll now talk about something we haven't discussed before. I have little expertise here. We'll talk about sacred things that people live by. Mr. Arijus, tell us what you experienced when you visited us. What happened differently compared to buildings with square architecture? What can you tell us about domes that you won't find anywhere else, only in domes? Domes align with sacred geometry. As an energy practitioner, I've been delving into and familiar with these matters for a long time. And what sacred geometry is, how it affects a person's state, health, and other frequencies. A standard house, when it's angular, square, or otherwise, doesn't align with proper geometry, and the energy there often stagnates. If we look at thermal resistance, it's different. And the feeling is entirely different too. For those who want to feel better, create progress within themselves, where the brain and neural activity connect more, and the mood improves, the difference is significant. It's not just about visually looking at the dome shape, but also when you enter, you feel the ecology, as the dome itself creates an energetic sphere. What is a sphere? It's like an aura. A human aura is also oval or egg-shaped, so it has its own geometry too. Positive energy is created. What does that mean? It's constantly positive and sacred. Many temples are pyramidal structures, which are also built on the principle of sacred geometry. Measurements also matter. Space and size are important too. For one person, a small space is enough. For another, a larger or very large one is needed, depending on the person's aura, their energy needs, and so on. Sacredness is when a person can be healthy, sleep well, live healthily, think clearly, and feel good. Then creative energy flows. Enthusiasm ignites, and dopamine levels rise. I have a question. There are people who live mundane lives. Go to work, then to the store, eat, watch TV, sleep, and it's the same every day. Where should they start to feel what you're talking about? To switch to a different mode, so to speak. First, get rid of the TV, because it mesmerizes. Of course, explore and learn that there's diversity in the world we live in. Just like colors and shapes, there's also a variety of geometry. It's not just about politics, but also about what we don't see. And you can get acquainted with it. There are people who are interested in this. We'll include contacts in the description. You can check it out, and we're happy to share good emotions. I really liked it. The feeling is great, and good energy is felt. Where, for example, there's over 100% positive energy, while in a square house it might be 20 to 30% positive. It can even fluctuate between plus 30 and minus 30, depending on various nuances. Are these percentages? Energy percentages. So, percentages of what we can measure. How the space works also depends on feng shui arrangement, object placement, many factors actually. How the Earth's space is found, the location it stands on, the magnetic field, the area, Because every place has its history. It's important to resonate with the history, understand it, and recreate the sacredness. Now you see dome houses with a different perspective. Tell the viewers why they attract attention. Why did you start exploring this? First, because we've been searching ourselves. We've been interested in this for a long time. Maybe 20 years or more. We've looked at clay houses and even learned to mold them. The basis is that you're closer to nature, to the earth. When you live high up, you also need that grounding. Many people living above the 6th floor lose their connection to the earth. And it's very important to spend time grounding, to walk barefoot, and not everyone actually does that. That's why people feel bad, have physiological issues. We simply lose our connection to the earth. Our energy, how it flows from bottom to top, it needs to circulate. All these things contribute to physical, mental, and emotional health. Now you have some kind of tool. What is it? This is a cedar flute, natural wood, eco-friendly, used for sound therapy. We also tested how sound resonates in a dome. It was interesting to explore the acoustics inside and how it sounds outside. We'd love to listen.